prison. Well, when we think of movies about Minnesota, several may come to mind, but today, one in particular is the focus of a celebration in the river town of Wabasha. Many may remember the film Grumpy Old Men, which was set there. News Center's Jim Bunner was in Wabasha to experience the Grumpy Old Men Festival that took place. And Jim, how was it?
Shannon, you know what? It was a unique festival, and it was a lot of fun. There are some very friendly people in Wabasha. I've got to say, the excitement in town involved a bunch of events centered around the Grumpy Old Men Classics. People came from as far away as Rochester to enjoy the festivities at the Grumpy Old Men Festival in Wabasha. Plaid was seen all over town on flags, on people's clothing, and even at some stores in the area. People familiar with the Grumpy Old Men movies may remember the bar called Slippery's. Well, the bar was in Wabasha before the first movie came out, but it was very much in the spirit of today's celebration.
The whole story of the movie was written by a gentleman from Hastings, and it was about his childhood experiences coming down and fishing with his grandfather. So all the shenanigans that go on here in the movie, all the shenanigans and all the characters, that was all based off of what actually happened here. Unfortunately, none of the filming was done here. It was done various locations throughout the state of Minnesota.
Slippery's was the site of the Grumpy Plunge, an event involving people jumping into a cold river. Other events included an ice fishing tournament, minnow races, and a cribbage tournament. This was the 10th annual Grumpy Old Men Festival in the town of Wabasha. Live in the studio, Jim Bunner, KTTC News Center.
It looks like a fun way to spend your Saturday. Thanks, Jim. Well, sometimes we forget to